A common dilemma with parents is that the grandparents are so excited and so anxious to be a part of their grandchildren's lives that they come on a little too strong. Maybe they buy elaborate gifts or so many that the child is overwhelmed and can begin to feel entitled and unappreciative. If this describes your situation, here are a few things you can do to make the holidays and other family events more enjoyable and hopefully get the grandparents to be more cooperative. Number one, have a preparatory conversation about gift giving. If you already know your parents or in-laws tend to overgive, prepare to have a conversation to address the issue if at all possible. This conversation should be done, if at all possible, by the person whose parent is causing the issue. So if it is your parent, you need to be the one to address this. If it is your spouse's parent, they should be the one to address it. Now, if your spouse refuses, you may in some cases need to take on the task. But it is much better if the actual blood or adoptive relative does the talking. You'll have to discern if this conversation is possible, but don't let fear hold you back. In this conversation, there should be an attitude of humility and respect given to the grandparent. They mean no harm and usually only want to help and grow a relationship with the child, so keep in mind their intentions. Address it from the angle of wanting their help in raising your child. Kindly let them know that if they're giving too many or too elaborate gifts, that you are working on building your child's character and you would like their help. Too many or too expensive gifts can cause your child to have high expectations every year. You want your child to not expect much at all, and if they do receive something special once in a while, to have an experience that would well up gratitude in their hearts. Remind them that they are not the only ones that will be giving your child gifts. They'll be receiving things from others as well. Let them know that you are aware of how much they care about your child and enlist their help in teaching the child not to feel entitled. Then thank them for their cooperation in advance. Number two, give them a list. In order to help the grandparent with gift giving, ask if they would like a list of things that your child might like. Tell them you would appreciate it if they would choose only one item and give them that one thing. If they are open to that idea, provide it and ask if they will let you know what they choose so you won't both get the same thing. This will not only help you coordinate the gifts, but also will help enforce the idea that they should only provide one. Number three, don't involve the children. You really want your children to love and respect their grandparents, so be sure that all of this conversation and action is taken outside of the earshot of your children. You also don't want to embarrass the grandparent. The children do not need to be involved at all, so make sure this is done in private. Number four, end the conversation on a good note. If they start to argue about anything at any time during the conversation, don't engage. Just say you wanted to let them know how you feel and appreciate that they listened to what you had to say. Ask them to think about it and please cooperate with your parental plan. Number five, be firm. Many grandparents will understand and cooperate without much more said. That is great, and you are blessed if this is the case. But some will completely disregard your parental instructions and may still get angry. If this is the case, you will need to discern how much you think you can allow and where the line is regarding this issue. Is this an issue that is worth the conflict? It may be, because there may be so many other things that are causing conflict that you have to take a stand. You will have to discern this for yourself and your family. But it may be that generally the grandparents do listen to what you say about other important issues, and this is the one thing they just can't seem to control themselves in. If so, decide whether another conversation would be of benefit. There's no way for me to determine that for you and your family, so think about it from the angle of your children's best interest and act accordingly. Don't let fear stop you from acting as you see fit, but also don't overreact. The grandparents' overall behavior towards you and your children needs to be considered. There will be another video coming out next week on this channel about how to deal with overbearing or undermining grandparent behavior, so check out that if need be. If you have benefited from this video, please be sure to subscribe. Parents, you can do this. Thanks for watching.